Welcome back everybody to Dol Amroth campaign. My name is Saf, and in this episode we are going to be starting off by attacking Councilman Utbar, or whatever his name is, the faction heir for the Corsairs of Umbar. They have 3 full stack armies marching across the coastline towards Haradrim that I recently took in the last episode from the Corsairs. We are going to be sacking each one of these places that they own, and when we take them, and we're actually going to be keeping hold of them this time around. We're not going to be giving them off or giving them away to anybody. The whole point of this is to completely conquer them, and I'm using my faction leader to do this, which I think is pretty fitting. So far we've fought 2 battles against them. One was obviously the siege of Haradrim. The other one was a full stack army outside the city, and both of the times we were very successful. The castle attack was a little bit slower than I expected, but we still won with minimal casualties, so it's not too bad. But this time round, they do have the ability to bring in 1 unit of reinforcements, but we are going to attempt a night attack. My faction leader has that ability. The whole point of me doing this is so that I can take on each of the Corsair armies one at a time. I probably could take on both at the same time, but just to play it safe, just so this invasion succeeds completely, I'm just going to be doing attacking them one at a time. So we're going to be beginning with the faction heir. Just a quick overview of the army. They've got a few archers, but most of the force is made up of infantry, but not too much to worry about. So here we go. I did swap over the general that I did put in charge of garrisoning Haradrim. I swapped him out for my ballista unit, so I am down to 2 catapult units instead of the 3 artillery I started the invasion with. The reason why I did this is because I wanted to have a 3rd cavalry unit for fighting the Corsairs with, so hopefully this will pay off. I'm also hoping that the Corsairs are actually going to attack me, even though I'm attacking them. I'm hoping that the AI, as it has shown in the past, believes it has the advantage of numbers and therefore will likely win, so they'll march towards me. So what I'll do is I'll just set up my forces as I would if I was being attacked. And we'll see how this turns out. Let's set up this way around. Look at that. Perfectly set up. Now the enemy do have some camels, but they're not a cavalry faction, the Corsairs. So I'm not worried about them. About the camels. They're raiding camels as well, so they're archer cavalry. So I don't need to worry too much about them, basically.
Fear nothing and fight well.
Just going to stretch this infantry line out a little bit more, just so there's less of a chance of my archers hitting them in the back when they open fire. Okay, I'm then going to have my 2 heavy infantry on each flank over here. And over here. Lovely. And then I've got my cavalry. Boom. Alright. The enemy marching towards me. They are. Corsair savages, open fire on them please, and the Belagear archers as well will be very helpful. See if I'm going to get my archers to open fire on the Belagear archers as well. Oh! Well, how about that? The battle has only just started. The first volley from my artillery. Sorry, I'm a bit shocked by that. First volley from my artillery, and the enemy faction heir is gone. Wow. Okay, well, with that sorted. Oh, let's not open fire now, please, because I just wiped out 2 lines of my own infantry. Ouch. Right, White Knights chase them down. Right, hold fire. Because what I'll do is, depending on where the enemy goes with their Belgaia archers, I may have to get my archers to fire at them. Ah, we intercepted those camels. Excellent. Right, general pull out. I'm trying to get this general I'm trying to improve his. I'm trying to improve his experience as well, like I have been with the army at Nindad Estelad. Basically, trying to do the same sort of thing. Help our general there, please. I'm actually taking a few casualties. 3%. Let's form up my line there. Oh, actually, let's go help my infantry units over there. Right. You two open fire on those Corsairs. You three... Well, 2 open fire on the Belgaia. That'll be sorted. Right, they're retreating. We've got some retreating units over there. Look at all those Corsairs retreating. Is that Corsair raiders all the way out there? Charge into the back of these pikes. Beautiful. Let's pull away. Just oh no, they've routed. Right, archers, you can hold fire. Oh, we're actually catching up to those camels. Right. General, you chase down those 14 to start with. This guy... Well, these white knights are going to chase down those archers. Look at those knights. Look at them. I'll see if I can maybe perhaps use that image of the general getting slaughtered by my artillery in the first barrage as like the thumbnail for the video. Right. Archers open fire. So we've got 3 those guys left. General's running these guys down. Okay, that's that whole unit gone. And get my artillery to open fire again now. So a lot of their troops have actually come back into the fight. Oh, you can't fire for some reason. Archers hold fire. Oh, Corsairs are coming in to attack my general. Let's put him out. Well, these pikemen aren't fighting back. So if I can do enough damage here quickly, we should be able to force them to retreat again. They have started fighting back now. General. So archers open fire. Actually, let's not do that. Firing quite close to my line.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
All right. Do do do. Oh wow, General, you've gone right into the thick of it, haven't you? Chase down those Belgaia archers, quick. Get this general to chase down those archers. Take out those Belgaias. I don't know if it's Belgaia or if it's Belgaia. I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce that. Belgaia, sorry. I'm missing an E. I was missing an E the entire time. Belgaia is what I'm going with. Right, general, actually, I'm going to get my White Knights to chase down these guys. So a few units have already managed to retreat. I think they're probably only a couple of men in each unit, so not anything too much to worry about. I don't like how the general goes into like a column formation when he's chasing down enemies. It'd be so much easier if he stays in like a nice line formation. Actually, it happens with all my cavalry. It's kind of annoying. Let's go chase down that group of 44 quick. Right, this general is done, so he can come back. White Knights done. You can come back. What is that? See if we can chase that down. Two men over there. Actually, screw that little pile of 4. We'll go with these guys in the middle. Here's the greater number.
Behold how our
Aha, they're retreating.
It's time to press the attack.
Excellent. Come on, 2 men left there. Excellent. That unit. Sorted. It's a rather bloody, excuse me, rather bloody road.
This is a clear victory.
I lost 5% of my force. For the entirety of theirs. 32-97. 36 men managed to escape. It's rather annoying, but never mind. I'm going to execute. Camp sacked.
Gondor is victorious.
Gondor is victorious. Right.
Ready your weapons. Slay them.
Next army. 36-39. A lot of Corsairs. 2 camel riders. Okay, so these are melee melee camel riders this time, rather than the missile ones we've been fighting most of the time since. Fantastic. Let's make a quick save on the backup file. Just so you know, the last few episodes I've recorded in one day, so I've literally done like 5 episodes today. Because I've been so eager to get this invasion of Umbar sorted. I've just kept on going, so I've kind of neglected the other 3 series. So I will obviously pick up the pace on recording for those series as well. But I've recorded all of these episodes on like the last, well, all today. So the battlefield's not as good as it was the last time, but never mind. So we got some high ground on the right hand side over here, but it's not a great deal. It'd probably be better off down on the flat plains over here. So I'm going to form up a line along here instead, I think. Similar sort of setup to the last one. Except I'm going to bring my line a bit closer to my catapults, because I did, as you saw, hit my own infantry a bit with my catapults. And I'll keep my second line of units back a bit as well. What I'm also going to do, just to protect my flank, is set up a couple of wooden stake lines, just so the enemy camels don't run into us. So they'll have to go around the rocks, straight into the spikes, that's fine. And then we've got these guys.
Our arrows grant swift justice.
Okay. Awesome. Right, let's quickly set up my archers. Just gotta make sure I don't run my cavalry into those wooden stakes. Yep, enemy is coming towards me again. Not using fire ammunition on my arrows. I never really tend to use fire ammunition for my archers. We've got a bit of a number of infantry on the flank there, so it's a good thing I've got my heavier guys over here. Let's march them forward a bit. In fact, I'm going to give them a men-at-arms unit as well. Block off that entire flank. Look at those catapults fly. 3% of the enemy force gone already.
Make every shot count. Fight for your honor. Fight for your honor. For your honor points.
Same for the camel riders. White Knights intercept, please. Thank you. We'll flank those camels with our general.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Get out here. Okay. You guys hold fire, please. Archers I'm going to get to hold fire as well, and I'm going to start doing some angle shots. So start shooting into this archer pile. Our entire... Wow. Oh, there goes the captain. But our entire right flank is just being swamped. Oh, wow. No way. Are they retreating already again? The Corsairs are cowards. They really are. General, let's go. The battle's barely even started. They've lost 30% of their force and now they're already running away. Most of them. Lost 2% of my force. Okay, those guys are actually routed. This group here. I just got to be careful though, because it's entirely possible that they'll regroup and then try and attack me again. So I just need to make sure that my general doesn't get caught out. I'll just hold fire. Nice. Oh, they're all routing again. Excellent. Come on, catch up. Take out those archers.
They have lost half their men.
It looks like at the moment we're forcing them to retreat or to rout. all these guys have just started routing now. So as soon as the enemy general dies, the Umbarians retreat. So, tip for any of you guys that end up fighting against Umbar at all in your own campaigns: kill the general, and this will happen. And it'll become one of the easiest wins you'll ever have. Look at that. 80% of the enemy force is now gone. Right, okay, my general's not chasing them for some reason, so screw it, we'll go after someone else.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Fantastic. I mean, just look at this. Look at all of this. This was just unnecessary on their part. An unnecessary slaughter. They should have just stood and fight. They may have had a chance. I mean, okay, they wouldn't have, but you know, wouldn't they have rather died taking as much of my army down as possible rather than just letting my cavalry run them down? I don't know what's left. I mean, my front line's barely been touched. 2% of my army gone. That's all. It's just ridiculous. Wow. Here's the bulk of the slaughter here. It was a massacre. An unnecessary massacre. That'll be the title of the video. Right, what's left? Over this way, there's one guy there. There's a guy at the back. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to exit. 24 for nearly 3,500 men dead for 24 of mine. I didn't even get to look at. I didn't look at the results. You know, the stats, but that's just unnecessary. I mean, it's a necessary victory for me to take, you know, to conquer Umbar, but they just allowed their men to get slaughtered. 3,500 of their people just died. And then I've gone and executed the prisoners. Oh, I'm terrible. 3,500 men. Right, we can fight this one in a day now, so let's make this an extra long video and have 3 battles against the Corsairs. Right. Similar, actually, it's a similar style map to the one we just fought on. Slight hill, bit of a flat plain down here. I can deal with this. So let's form up here. Again, the high ground, I guess I could go for it, but I don't know. It just doesn't really seem much point. They're likely going to form up along this ridgeline here. There's a slight rise in the ground in this point. If you look at the map, it's slightly risen over here, so I'll form up here. This will be fine. I can use that hill to my cavalry's advantage. I might put all of my cavalry on that side, actually, this time. Have a one flank covered by cavalry. See how that turns out. Okay. I didn't even bother to see if they had any cavalry, but if they have, we'll be fine. Okay. I've not even had to use much of my heavy infantry in this at all so far in this invasion. Used them a bit in the Siege of Ardumir, but apart from that, they've not been used at all, really. Let's get these heavy guys to protect that flank there. I might actually take one of my men-at-arms just to help protect this flank here.
Dol Amroth and Gondor.
So put all my cavalry up here. Look at that.
Fight for your honor.
So archers are all got fire at will. Again, Corsairs are coming towards me. Looks like they've got no cavalry. A lot of Belagaia units, though. Quite a lot of Belagaia units, actually. Oh dear. Fast forward just so they can get into a bit closer range to my catapults. Archers are starting to open fire. So that's my general. Let's move these units over here. That's a pike unit. Gonna keep my general away from that. Catapults, you did not do a very good volley. Come on, get one right in the middle, right in the middle. Nice. And again. Right in the middle of those pikes. Belagaia archers again. Uh-oh. They've sussed out my cavalry maneuver. They've learned their lessons from the several thousand Corsairs that died so far. Don't trust his... Don't, just keep an eye on his cavalry. Okay, so far we've wiped out 13% of their army. And they've done nothing to counter me. Let's head that way. We've drawn a couple of units away from their line. Luckily my catapults are gaining experience, so that's all good. So it looks like my cavalry are going to end up fighting on the entirely opposite flank to where I was intending them to go. And if the enemy try to retreat, my cavalry are there to take them out. Oh, that poor dude there in the middle just got walloped by a catapult shot. I mean, look at the my archers' helmets are pretty awesome as well. Okay, their archers are now starting to open fire on my guys. So I'm going to have to start hitting them a bit at some point. And I'm going to start with this flank, because it's where my catapults aren't aiming. Let's get my catapults to hold fire now, I think. Boom. There goes a whole bunch of the Belagaia archers. Let's retreat them. Turn and charge again. Oh, there's pikemen there. Got to be careful. Practically that entire Belagaia unit's gone. The banner carrier looks like he hasn't barely any armor. It looks like he's wearing like leather-cladded armor or something. Uh-oh. Pikemen incoming, pikemen incoming. Oh, what are they doing? They're trying to retreat again? Yep, looks like it. Doesn't look like they want to fight me ever.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Let's get my general out of that fighting. After all, it is pikemen. My goodness. 45, nearly half the army has just been wiped out by my archers and some of my cavalry as well. Right, these guys are actually taking a lot of casualties now. Also because the enemy they're not actually retreating. As such, they're retreating but they're not routed. Okay, those guys are now routed.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Well, we'll at least wipe out half of these Corsairs. They got a lot of pikemen in this army, I've realised. Pikeman, 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 pikeman. Pikeman that's routing. Try and hit this back pike unit. Made them rout. So that's most of the enemy's army gone.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours. The enemy army flees the field.
Continue.
Pursue and run
Wipe them out.
down.
We await your command.
The handful of men we've lost is mostly in the cavalry units. That'll do.
Be awed
29 for
by the
2,500.
victory we have won
So 1,000
here
managed to
today.
escape. 404 killed by my Knights of Silver Swan. 280 by the Nimrodale Rangers. Okay, so that's 3 Corsair full stacks wiped out. So I think I did a good move fighting the first 2 at night, so that the reinforcements didn't arrive. I think that was a smart move. I think in total we probably lost close to 100 men, and they lost, what was that? Probably about 8,000 ish, give or take.
Awaiting your command.
Move up to there, watchtower.
Marchmen! Let us set up camp here.
Awesome.
Come and
So
get
we've got that, less than full stack, and then we've got the actual capital city of Umbar itself to deal with. Don't know how many more full stacks we have left to attack.
I will not waste words on you.
Quite a lot of infantry and stuff there. And we'll end the turn and see what happens. Haradrim tribes. Captain force merging together. Khan Doom under siege. Mithras is ready to upgrade. Oh my goodness, finally. Let's upgrade that. Construction complete at Ardumir. Need more culture.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
Forward! Slay them! Let us claim this field.
Oh my goodness. We are laying siege to Umbar itself.
Captain of Gondor.
Ships ready. Set sail. The fleet cannot sail.
Ah, there's an army in the... Oh, that's where the stack's gone.
Fine day to sail.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
Okay. Okay, let's get those onto the ships. Get these troops down towards Nindad Estela so we can get some changeovers made.
My lord, by your command, as you wish.
Okay. How did that cavalry unit gain 2? How's it gained a man? It was down to 1 earlier. Oh well. Right, okay, so and swap out those 4 there.
Orders.
When my troops arrive. Let's see if we survive these full stacks as well.
I will not waste words on you.
Yes, my lord.
No ceasefire. No ceasefire.
Without question.
Okay, so looks like we're laying siege to Umbar then. What are the odds?
Awaiting your command. Quell this evil!
Okay, so army strength 7 to 2, 1282 against my 2100. Only 1 archer unit. It's those armoured defenders that are going to be the problem. These 3, we can wipe them out quick and easy with my cavalry alone. It's these 4 armoured defenders that are going to be the issue. But I do have a lot of heavy infantry, so we should be okay. So I will likely fight this in real time. So thank you very much for watching this episode, guys. I will do this battle in the next episode.